Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to a Brilliant Businesses podcast. My name is Nick Bryant, and I'm in the offices of Kirby Electrical with James Kirby. All right, James?
Well, Nick, how you doing?
Good morning. Yes, good to see you. I started them because it's actually afternoon, but it doesn't matter. So
it doesn't matter
when this goes out. So Kirby Electrical, your local reliable and trusted electricians, been around since 2011. They do residential and commercial services and offer exceptional customer service. We're in the staff room right now, is that right?
Yeah.
Is that what we call it, the staff room?
Yeah, so we created a staff room because we came from a smaller office, and then as the team grows, you kind of need somewhere for them to go. And historically, they would turn up for lunch breaks because they'd all want to come in and have a coffee within a chat. And our office was getting ridiculously busy at lunchtime, so we decided we'd actually create a staff area. And also we use it for training as well.
Yes, you said, yeah. And you've also got a suggestion box behind us as well, which is good, isn't it?
Yeah, we're looking forward to the delights that are going to be posted in that over the next few weeks.
Yeah. What training do you do in here then? How do you work with that?
So as part of health and safety, we're meant to have toolbox talks. So we try and hold a monthly toolbox talk, and we have a projector so we can all sit and go through it together. Also, we've done some asbestos awareness training.
Right.
We used Summit Environmental, came in and done that for us. We also invited some other electrical companies we knew to get them involved. Yeah. For a bit of free asbestos awareness training and a free pizza, so it was good.
Well, it builds relationships with other electricians close by, which I guess is only a good thing.
Yeah, of course.
And did Summit Environmental get stuff out of that? It was just awareness for them as well?
I think it's so. No, he didn't get anything out of it.
Okay.
Actually, and I wanted to pay him, I offered to pay him.
Yeah.
But he said, no, it's fine, I'll do it for free. He said, but what I do is I hand out my cards. Yeah. If any of you guys come across any asbestos or any sites that haven't had an asbestos survey done, so put us forward.
Yeah.
Which I think was, more than fair. Which we will.
And he may say he didn't get anything from it, but actually he did, because he got in front of a load of people. He gave his cards out. It made it more awareness. And like you said to me earlier, if it stops an electrician drilling through a hole in the wall that's got asbestos in it, or what, then it's good, isn't it?
Of course, yeah. Good. And he got a free pizza.
Yeah. We all love a free pizza. Was it a Domino's?
It was a Domino's, yeah. We had stacks and stacks of them here, yeah.
That's really cool. So what else has been going on since I think we spoke last around about April, May time, wasn't it? April, May, when we did it with Matt, didn't we? Matt Cox.
Oh, yeah.
And we had the orange sunglasses on.
Yeah, I think I set a trend then when I done that, didn't I? Because he does it with all his podcasts
He does, yeah. You bought a scissor lift, which is like a concertina lift to go up on high commercial buildings?
Yeah, so basically a scissor lift is like a platform that lifts up in the air vertically. Yeah. And also you can drive them around, they're electric, so it's working height of 9.9 metres.
Right, and that's because you're doing more commercial stuff?
Yeah, historically we've always used them, but we have certain clients that we work with, and for some reason it became a pattern where we would turn up and they would organise a scissor lift and it wouldn't show. Right. Which was fine because we were getting paid whether the scissor lift was there or not, but the problem was they would say, well, now we've got a scissor lift, can you come back and do it? And we're always fairly busy, so we can't just drop stuff and run, or we couldn't at the time. But we are slowly trying to get to that point where we can actually just drop things and run. But we thought having a scissor lift in-house meant we were a bit more in control of it, and we can turn up with it. It was just another service we can provide. Yeah.
Could you rent that out? Would you rent that out?
We actually do, yeah. So we do have a charge for bringing it with us, and we do have others that ask to use it, and we rent it to those. We can deliver it as well.
Yeah, because I suppose it's quite an expensive bit of kit.
Yeah, it's not cheap. Yeah, it is quite expensive. It's quite an investment, but it's a risky investment. But I think for us, it's a no-brainer. We use them all the time, so it's worth having. Yeah,
and I guess if you're going on a job and there's not one available that you can rent, it can delay the work, and you can get in there quick. It's a bit like what you were showing me earlier about your consignment stock, where it means that if someone wants something done straight away, you've got it in stock.
Yeah.
And that's a new thing that you've got, which you out the back here, you've got a big storeroom with fuse boxes in it and all sorts of electrical goods that you can just jump on.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, so we have a consignment stock that gets replenished every week, and it's on tap. We have our own stock anyway. I mean, you think we've been going since 2011. We've got so much stock
Yeah,
around
it behind you.
Yeah, yeah. So there's always stuff around. We're usually quite reactive. We've got thousands of obsolete breakers that you can't. You'd be scrolling through eBay trying to find these parts, but we have them on the shelf. So when it comes to people having parts break down, usually we're quite reactive because we usually have it.
Yeah. That's really helpful. Now the commercial stuff that you're doing, you spoke to me after about a bit of an ideal client, which is maybe a company that's got multiple offices, multiple buildings, like a solicitor that's got offices in different areas. They're good for you, aren't they? Tell us why you're after that sort of stuff.
Yeah, so we're trying to go towards customers that have multiple premises. We look after leisure centres, so they have lots of premises we can go and look after.
Yeah.
We look after accountants, as you say, solicitors, even manufacturing companies. So we look after multiple sites, and because of this, the way we're set up with our CRM systems, we can keep everything on file for each premises.
Yeah.
So if there's specific codes to get indoors, or there's a specific person you need to speak to, or a certain department you have to invoice to, or pictures of the fuse boards and things like that, it's all on there.
Yeah.
So it makes it really quick and easy. And because we have engineers ranging from Goring over to Seaford, we're quite spread out. So it means we can be quite reactive along the Sussex coast anyway.
Yeah.
So, and also, it's a nice flow of work when it comes in.
Yeah.
You can look after them. It works both ways.
Yeah, and you've got one point of contact usually for those sort of things, haven't you?
Yeah, you usually have a facilities manager that you talk to, and they kind of divide it out. It's quite good. Yeah, it's nice.
So I've probably asked this before, but how far do you go out? You said Goring. What about the other way, sort of towards Eastbourne and out that way?
Yeah, we do a lot in Eastbourne.
Yeah.
As you know, I network a lot in Eastbourne. I think kind of Bexhill, we've got a nice project going on in Bexhill at the moment where we're converting, or not us personally, but we're doing the electrical works, a conversion of a nursing home into 21 apartments.
Oh, right, okay.
It's quite a nice big one.
Yeah.
And that's been ongoing through the summer. But yeah, Bexhill is kind of we do go to Hastings. It depends really. If it's a client,
depends if it's worthwhile.
And if it's a client that's got 10 different premises and one of them happens to be in Hastings, then you got to do it.
Yeah. And what about going north?
Going north, it's probably Bexhill.
Yeah.
Bexhill, Haywards Heath type area.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to be out on the road all day. You get into a place and then doing the job. Yeah, you spend more time on the road than actually on the job.
Yeah, well, I was in East Grinstead on Monday.
Right.
Last Monday, sorry.
Yeah.
And that was another really good one. That was with a builders merchants, and they have 200 branches, and they want us to start looking at doing their compliance again. That's
worth going. That's what it's Grinstead.
It is, but it means we might end up in London sometimes, and Essex.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that means the team's going to have to grow. But you said the team is growing. You got a new guy starting soon, you said?
Yes, we've got a new guy starting next Tuesday, the 1st of October.
And he's someone you've been after for a while, you say?
Yeah.
Well, you wanted to employ for a while,
Yeah. He's a really good guy. He's a good commercial electrician as well. So he kind of boosts up our commercial side a little bit, which we're really happy about. In fact, the whole team are really excited to work with him. It's odd when sometimes you bring somebody new into the mix and people get a bit funny and go, but every single person is really looking forward to him being here.
Oh,
so
great.
It's a good sign.
They're not threatened at all. I guess sometimes that people feel threatened that someone's going to be better than them or something like that, staff.
Yeah.
Tricky, isn't it?
Well, it's one of those things, isn't it? You're always going to risk things like that. But for me, I want to employ better than me. So just makes my team stronger.
And apprentices, your new apprentice coming on?
Yeah, we've got a new apprentice. TJ started 3 months ago now.
Is he doing? Is he all right?
Yeah, really good. Yeah, the lads are really impressed with him actually. He's always on time.
Good.
Gets on with it.
Yeah.
Offered him go home early yesterday, and he decided he wanted to stay on till the end of the day, end of his shift. Can't really argue with
He's
that.
after a pay rise already. I like that though. I like when youngsters are keen like that and they want to show what they're worth and what they can do. And I think, and because electrician is such a great trade to get into, I think we need more of them in the world. Really do. And you've had when we spoke last time, you actually haven't the vans re-sign written, but you've done them, so there's a different bit on the back.
Yeah, so what we, in fact, it was Sam, the other director, my wife. She decided that it might be a good idea to kind of showcase some of our services on the back of the vans.
Yes.
And it's actually had quite a good response. We had lots of comments on them, people saying how great they are. So we've got one for solar, which was the first one. Then we had one for EV chargers.
Okay.
And then we got another one for electrical compliance, which is what we were just talking about, people in multiple premises, it's more commercial, industrial stuff.
Yeah.
And then we've got one that mentions the Electricare, which is the subscription service where it's basically like a emergency service type subscription.
Yeah. So you've got, how many vans you got? 5?
No.
4?
6.
So every van has got a different thing on the back.
At the moment, we've only got 4 that have that.
Okay.
So we've been doing them one at a time. We probably do need to do the other ones actually, but we've been slowly as well upsizing our vans. So again, historically, we used to have like one large van and the rest was smaller vans.
Yeah.
But we've been slowly trying to bring them up to all be bigger vans.
Okay.
Just
get more stuff in them.
Well, do you know what? The amount of times we'd go to fit an oven or we'd go and do something and you go, remember I've only got the small van. You're like,
right.
So now we've thought this all have the big vans and
do everything.
A bit more flexible,
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, worthwhile, isn't it? And so just the Electricare stuff, we want to push that more, where someone just pays a monthly subscription fee. But do you do that for commercial as well as retail, if you like, not retail or personal?
Yeah, so we can. It's like the pricing structure is a little bit different. We've got a bespoke. We'd have to find out exactly what they want us to cover for it. But yeah, we do. Yeah, we can.
Because that's it's a great contract for you where you've got a commercial building and they're paying you a monthly fee, so they've got you on call and you can just go in. So that's just good work for you as well.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
that's what you do.
Yeah.
And solar panels as well. Still going with those?
Yeah, we've got another project starting in a week's time in Seaford.
Right.
Solar with battery storage on a house. Yeah, we finished quite a few in Seaford this summer actually.
Okay.
And I think I spoke to you before about it being a bit of a trend where you get all the inquiries in the summer, when everyone's like, oh, look at all this great sunshine, and then they end up having it done in the winter.
Yeah, it's still happening.
It's still happening. Yeah, I think Ash has done a few this summer, in the sunshine, but yeah, it hasn't really worked out the way. It's almost like you need to campaign it. Sort of in December, but people don't want to spend it. It's Christmas, the weather's rubbish.
Yeah. I think they probably think more about it over the summer holidays as well because they've got time to think and let's get some solar panels, right?
Yeah,
end up fitting them in December,
sitting in their hot tub.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. James, thanks again for inviting me in. Good to see you. I think we've covered everything, haven't we?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, you're doing really well as usual. That's the new branding. No, it's not new brand. It's a new jacket you've got on with your branding on it.
Yes.
That looks good.
Yeah, logo Emporium, that's Matt.
Matt Savage, he does those. Good Matt. He's good at what he does. He's great at what he does. Anyone wants any advice about electrics or electricians or electrical work, they can go through your website, can't they, and contact you through there.
Yeah.
Any commercial work that's needed to be done.
Yeah, definitely.
Get in touch with James. And thanks for inviting me in. I like it here. It's good. It's very sort of tradey, which is good.
Yes, it is, yeah.
We'll see you all for another podcast soon. Thanks, mate. Cheers.
Thanks, Nick. Cheers.
Bye.